Hello and welcome to Pillars of Wealth Creation, where we talk about creating financial success with a special focus on business and real estate. I'm your host, Todd Dexheimer. Now, let's get to it.
Are you on track to achieve your financial goals? Income-producing real estate is the most historically proven way to accumulate wealth and has created more financial freedom than any other means. Norada Real Estate provides everything you need to invest in the best turnkey cash flow rental properties. Our simple, proven system will help you create real wealth and passive monthly income. Get your free strategy session with our knowledgeable investment counselors at noradarealestate.com. That's NORADA realestate.com.
Hey, and welcome to our first and opening podcast of Pillars of Wealth Creation. I am Todd Dexheimer. I'm the host, and I will be doing interviews weekly, as well as talking about market, business, real estate, financing, that type of thing. So this podcast is going to be specially formulated for business success and also for financial success. It's going to be focused in real estate, but I'm also going to bring in experts that'll be strong business leaders, successful entrepreneurs, and have done very well also with their finances. I want to make sure that we get the overall picture. How do we become financially independent? How do we live the life that we want to live through our business, through our investments, and through our frugality as well? And then how do we give back and make sure we create a better world than what we came into this world in? So that's what we're going to be talking about in Pillars of Wealth Creation. I'm excited. I think we're going to have a lot of great discussions. I know we're going to have fantastic interviews. And again, like I said, it's going to be real estate centered because that's what I do. But I'm going to try to make sure I bring in the best of the best in business leaders and everything else. And one of the reasons why I don't want to make this podcast solely real estate is there's other podcasts that are solely real estate, and you can go and you can search on really any real estate topic that you want, and you can get good, valuable information on that. But what I find is that a lot of real estate investors are not good business owners. And if you're going to be successful in real estate, I think you need to be successful in business. And if you're going to be successful in business, I also think you need to be successful in your investing. And part of investing needs to be in real estate. I think everybody that wants to be financially independent needs to have some sort of real estate in their portfolio. I also think we need to look at what else is the market doing. I have whole life policies. We have money in the stock market. I'm not a big fan of the stock market, but I think it's definitely necessary. We have some money in bonds. Looking into getting into oil and also precious metals. So I think it's important to look at where are your investments, what are they doing, and where can we improve that, and how do we get to our true financial goals. How do we run and operate our business effectively, and all of that. So that's what we're talking about. Like I said, I'm excited. I think it's going to be great. I think we all will learn a bunch. So again, I'm Todd Dexheimer, and this is Pillars of Wealth Creation. I'm going to give you a little bit of short background of who I am and why I'm qualified, at least I think qualified, to be hosting a podcast. I started real estate investing in 2008. Prior to that, I was a high school shop teacher, but I always had the entrepreneurial kind of bug. As a kid, I owned a lawn mowing business, which a lot of you probably had. I also was a co-owner of Dex Custom Crates with my brother. My brother started it, and I kind of took it over. where we built shipping crates for a manufacturing company. Um, and then from there, I'd done a lot of odd side jobs in construction. I worked for a remodeling company and then would do jobs on the side. So that's my entrepreneur background. And then I got into real estate. And through real estate from 2008 until today, I've done a combination of things. I've flipped a lot of houses. I flipped probably over 150, or I know over 150 properties. I've also bought a lot of rental properties. So with that money, I continue to want to make my cash flow strong. So I bought a lot of rental properties. Currently, right now, I own over 150 units in 3 different states, and just currently trying to build that portfolio. Of course, being aware of where the market is at and the timing of the market. I don't want to be aggressively buying right now. I'm very conservative with my buying. I always have been, and I think that's important. And now I also have a construction company, general construction company, and I don't do a ton with that because I am busy in my real estate business, but I do some construction projects. And then I also have a real estate license, and so I do run some real estate business as far as selling and listing properties in commercial and both residential and commercial. And then, of course, now I'm starting a podcast. So to get information out there, to be able to teach people what I think is really important. My passion is to be able to teach people, especially underserved youth and adults, about financial freedom and how do we get there. And not, I get that everybody's not going to be rich, and really everybody doesn't need to be rich or want to be rich. But I think being financially responsible is extremely important for all of us. So my goal is to make sure that everybody has enough knowledge to be able to be financially responsible. I would love to get more curriculum into the school districts. I would love public schools to have it mandatory to take classes on financial responsibility, teaching kids how do we actually save our money, how do we create more money, how do we invest, how do we be responsible with that, so we don't have tons of credit card debt, we're not relying on the government to bail us out, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's important. That's where I want to take this. I don't have a foundation yet, but I'd like to start that where we're getting that financial education, financial independence into people. We're teaching them. And so everybody at least has that knowledge. Now I get everybody's not going to act upon it. Old habits die hard. But if we can get that into the schools, I think over some generations, we can actually make a large difference. And hopefully that large difference will help maintain our country and the great country that we live in, and make us even stronger. So I'm Todd Dexarmer. I'm signing out, and I will see you next time where we'll have a great interview. Thanks a lot.